Okay, hello everybody. I am joined by my teammate, roommate, best friend, Moriah. And today we are doing a mukbang, whatever you want to call it. We are eating Chinese food. We got this, what is this? Yakisoba. It looks really good. I'm really excited to try it. But today we are doing it kind of like interview style because I wanted to do something new for this month's video. And actually there's going to be a second part to this, but it's going to be me interviewing the boys. And so I hope you're really excited to see that. It's really interesting to hear everybody's point of view, like on our team. So I'm really excited about it. But yeah, I guess we'll just get started. I have a few questions in my handy dandy pineapple notebook, and yeah, we will just see how it goes and we'll enjoy our food. So Moriah, my first question for you is, what were your first impressions of all your teammates?
Okay, I'm gonna go kind of like, I'll do the boys first so then you see the best for last. So my first impression of Mason, I met him at a camp adventure, and I don't even think I really talked to him because he was at Camp Adventure and he like knew everybody there because he's like from Lubbock, he had been going to Camp Adventure forever, and so I just thought he was like really popular, and I was just like, okay, he's like too cool to even like talk to me, so I was just like, we're never gonna be friends, I'm like never gonna talk to him. That was my first impression of Mason. And okay, so Christopher, I just met him like at the beginning of AIM. I didn't know him before or anything, and he didn't really like know anybody else in AIM either, so he was very like kept to himself a lot. And so my first impression, I guess, of Christopher was just like, I don't know, I kind of felt bad that he didn't really know anybody because I knew some people from Camp Adventure and things like that, but he was just like very, I don't know, like reserved, and so that was, I guess, my first impression. But I got to know him a lot better like really soon because we went to area church together and everything, so got to work together a lot. My first impression of Rachel, we literally didn't talk for like, I think the first like 3 months of AIM, we didn't talk. And we've tried to figure out like why we didn't talk, because it's like really weird because we get along so well right now. And yeah, I don't know, like I think that we both had like the same role in our friend groups, I guess. Like I think I got to know like literally everybody in my class within the first couple months except for Rachel. Like she was literally the only person I didn't talk to. So that was our first impression. I just thought she was like really pretty and cool and everything, but we just like stayed on the opposite sides of everything. I don't know. I don't know really why that happened, but
yeah. With Christopher, I just knew he was like really quiet, stayed in the back like you said, and I was like, wow, like this kid is really shy, like I don't really know. I'm gonna try and talk to him. So like I slowly talked to him, but he just seemed so shy. And then one night I went to take my clothes out of the dryer and they were already taken out, and I was throwing a big old fit about it being a drama queen, and I was like, who would touch a girl's laundry? Like I just don't understand that, blah 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 blah. And I realized Christopher standing there waiting for his laundry to be done, and I was like, maybe it was him. So I turned and I was like, did you take my laundry out? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to like sound, I was like, you did it, so that's okay, like I know you, so it's totally okay. But like I was really mean to him, so basically I was just really like snooty. Mason, oh my gosh. Mason, my first impression of him, like when I saw him, was I do not like this kid. Like I just did not like him. He seemed really like showy, like he was like, look at what I have, and he had his music playing really loud, and I was just like, I don't like this kid at all, not one bit. My first impression of Moriah was that she was really pretty and like super cute but really quiet, and I was like confused. I didn't know how to talk to her. I was like, maybe like, I don't know. And then I just like didn't talk to her very much because we just, like she said, we were kind of like, we were doing the same thing, but like just like probably like one of us was following the other, but we weren't meaning to. Like it was just kind of like we were really, really similar in a lot of ways. Yeah. So it was just kind of funny, but I just thought you were really cute and quiet, and I was like, oh, like, maybe I'll get to know her, but like, I don't know, I don't really care, you know? What are your relationships now with your teammates? Each of us.
Just awful. I can't stand them. No.
Me neither.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same order just to make it easy. Mason. He's like my brother. We have like a lot of stuff in common. We both like cooking and working out and like being like really, I don't know, like busy, like staying like active and things like that. And so, and he's just like, we just talk about everything. And so, yeah, he's definitely like a brother to me. Like, it's funny because literally in the first couple months we were here in Brazil, I almost called him like the names of my brothers multiple times just because like in my mind, he's literally my brother. So, but yeah, we work together really well and he motivates me a lot. He challenges me and yeah, and then Christopher, he's like he's definitely like a brother too. He's a lot more similar to like my brothers in real life. We get along really well and we talk a lot about stuff, like families and things like that. We have stuff in common as well. And it's funny because like on our team we kind of talk about how like Christopher and I are like the worker bees. Like as soon as if there's something to do, we just like get busy on it. So we work together a lot anytime there's like a project or something like that. And we just like, he's like super respectful. And so I really like that. And yeah, he's just like a really, like he's like the ideal teammate. He's just like really chill, like very respectful, hardworking and everything like that. And so we get along great. And then Rachel, I think like something that I'll always say about my relationship with Rachel is that we like have this mutual respect for each other. Like we're literally never rude to each other. We never have like any problems. I don't want to say we never fight, we never have any problems, but it's kind of true. Like we literally don't. And so I'm just really blessed to like have to be able to like to be living with somebody who is not dramatic, not problematic at all. Like there's literally nothing like there's nothing wrong. We never like fight or anything like that. So and also we just like genuinely like to be around each other. Like it's not just like, you know, there's like always a like honeymoon phase of like, we like stay up till 3 a.m. talking about girl stuff and all that stuff, like sleepover stuff. But Rachel and I literally could, if we had something to talk about, we could literally just stay up till 3 o'clock talking, like just the same as whenever we first became friends. And so I think that's something I can say about like everybody in my team is that we really genuinely like to be around each other and we really like work well together and have a lot of respect for each other. And I think that's like really unique and rare, but we're just really blessed to like have teammates that we just like to be around each other. So yeah.
So I'll go in the same order as well. Christopher and I have, it's an interesting relationship, but it's like I really cherish and like value the times that I like really spent talking to Christopher. Like, I don't know, Christopher is definitely like a brother. Like he's just like an amazing person, and he's very genuine and he cares a lot about all of us and like about like just like he's here to like work and like work really hard for God and to work really hard with our team. And he's just like, I don't know, Christopher is Christopher, and like we get along super well. Like him and I crack jokes. I talk to him about football because that like I know he really likes football and his favorite team is my dad's favorite team, so like I kind of know a little bit. And it's just like really nice, just like him and I are just really chill with each other. We get along really well. Mason and I, despite how much we hated each other at first, you'll see that in Mason's interview, we just did not like each other. We had a mutual dislike for each other. Now I can like literally say Mason is like a brother to me. Like, oh my gosh, I don't know, like I love everybody on my team so much. Like for reals, I got blessed with like the best team that I could have asked for. Like a very patient team who's just like really patient with me because I know I'm annoying and hard to handle a lot of the times. So it's like I'm really blessed with the team that I do have. And like with Mason, he's just like, he's like my brother and he cares for me a lot, and we like to like poke fun at each other, we like to joke around, but we like the same things. We like the same music, we like the same sense of fashion style, we like to talk about like all that kind of stuff. And he's just like a really, really good best friend to have as well. Like he will always be there for me no matter what. So then Moriah, yeah, Mariah's like the sister I always wanted, like the close sister, the twin sister I always wanted. She's a twin, and so I sometimes joke and say I'm the missing triplet because I just get along with Moriah really well, and like she's just like that really close in age sister that I like always needed, and she's very nurturing and very caring, and she'll drop anything to like help me, and we just love spending time together. Like she said, like there are a few days that go by where we don't really talk at all, but like most days we talk. We spend hours just talking about anything. Like we'll have something new to talk about every day, but we live together, but we can just talk and we get along super well. And I'm very, very thankful for her as well, because she like all of my teammates challenge me every day to be a better me. So I just got really, really blessed with like the team that I do have for sure. Next question is your favorite part about being here, Moriah?
My favorite part about being here is definitely like the people that I get to work with, my team, my coordinators, family, everybody that we work with AME. Like the AME kids that were here when we first got here, we got super close to them really, really fast, and they're like awesome. We still talk to them. I still talk to them really often. They're like on their mission fields now. And then this new team, we've already gotten really close. This new class, we've already gotten really close with them also. And even like the staff at the schools that we volunteer at, and everybody like in Bible Friends and Bible Club, they're just like very sweet and nice and like open and friendly, and like people are never really rude or anything like that. So I don't know, I guess like just the people, like that's one of the things that if that were different, I think that would change everything. But everyone here is just like so nice to us and so sweet.
My favorite thing is definitely the people. Like they're just different, you know, like so different, and it's a good different. I really enjoy spending time with the people here and just kind of like getting to know them. They have this like love for everybody, and like they have a friendship and a bond with like anybody they meet, and I can tell like with everybody here, like once you get to know them a little bit, you like quickly become family. How have you grown spiritually while you've been here?
Just having like open communication with God, and like being like getting in His Word and listening to Him too, and just being like open to the lessons that there are in every day. Because I think if you're open, like you will be taught lessons in every situation. And so I really want to like learn and better myself and mature. And so I think like just being open to what God's trying to teach me through people, through hard situations, that's like something that I've been doing better at lately than I used to. So
For me, I would say I've grown a lot in like my personal relationship with God, of course. Like I've grown a lot in prayer lately. Like here I definitely have grown in like praying for other people, and like praying for myself and praying for my team and like everything. Prayer is like so necessary, and like such a like one of the best ways you can have one-on-one time with God. And so I think definitely I've just really grown in like my prayer life, for sure. What is the biggest struggle being away from home for you?
Okay, I would say that my biggest struggle is, well, maybe I have like two. One of them is just anytime that I hear about something going on back home, or like somebody that I know that's struggling with something, or you know, like I love my family and I care about them a lot, so anytime anything's going on with them, it like kind of like weighs down on me as well, because I like wish I could help and I can't. Like there's literally nothing we can do from 5,000 miles away. So that, and also just like knowing that when I go back, nobody's like, I'm not gonna be able to like really know and understand what everybody else has gone through the last 2 years, so I'm not gonna really be as close to everybody, and then they're not gonna understand what I've been through the last 2 years and how I've grown, and so it's like I'm not gonna know them very well and they're not gonna know me very well. well. So like thinking about that is like kind of hard. It's just like I know it's coming and I know it's gonna happen. Like in 6 months, where I'm gonna be going home, and so I don't know. Like it's one of those things I'm like kind of dreading just because I know it's gonna be hard. So
for me, being away from home, the biggest like struggles I face is like not being there for people. I've missed like 3 or 4 weddings. I got to go home for my brother's wedding, which was like well needed and really awesome to be able to be a part of that big day. But I missed like 3 of my really close friends' weddings, and that was like, it was hard for me because one of them in particular like was my like best friend back home's wedding, and we always talked about me being in that wedding, me being a part of that wedding, me being there watching them get married. I was like with them when everything happened, and like we talked about her and him all the time, daydreamed about if they got married, if they started dating, like everything. And then I wasn't able to be there because I had just moved here, and that was really hard, like really, really hard. I got to FaceTime my mom for the wedding, so I did get to see the wedding, but it wasn't the same. You know, I was supposed to be in the wedding, so it's like really hard. Another thing is just my mom's side of the family. There's been like health issues with her dad, and my mom has had to put a lot of things on hold to go help him. And it's hard to be away and see your family going through a lot and not being able to be there, and realizing like because of what's happening, a lot of things won't be the same anymore. So it's just like really, really hard to sit there and watch that happen, and you're just like, I can't be there, I can't hug them, I can't talk to them as often as I should be able to. But Moriah, can you describe Joao Pessoa in 5 words for people who haven't been here?
I like thought about this, and I think my 5 words are, you'd have to be here. Yeah. You'd have to be here.
That was a good one.
I can't, like the ones that Mason said in his interview, I was like, yeah, exact same words, but yeah, you'd have to be here. So,
Wow.
Brazil.
Wow. On that note, no, I'm kidding. Wow, okay.
What about you, Rachel? Do you have 5 words to describe Joao Pessoa for people who have not been here? Besides hot and humid.
Dang it. That was
Was
like
that
the first,
really?
so I was like, hot and humid. Okay.
2 words. Go for it. You can use that.
Loud. It's pretty loud here, like everywhere. There's dogs who bark all the time, people yelling, like it's just loud. Beautiful. Love. Family, like those are just like for sure. And interesting. They're very interesting people, an interesting culture, interesting language. It's an interesting country because this is the only country in South America that doesn't speak Spanish. It's just really interesting.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to say to anybody like watching, or just anything else you'd like to say about here? Anything to people who might?
To anyone back home who sees this that I know, hello. To any of our supporters, anyone who supports anyone on our team, thank you so much for what you're doing. We appreciate it so much. It's really important what you're doing, and we wish that we could like communicate everything that is a result of your support. And it's just, we would literally be talking here forever. So thank you so much, and yeah, that's it.
I would just like to say thank you to everybody who has supported me, who has watched all my videos so far. We've been here for almost a year. It'll be 11 months.
Yeah,
11 months on the 26th. Right now it's the 23rd, I think. Is it the 23rd?
Yeah.
Okay.
In 3 days.
Yeah, right now it's the 23rd, so on the 26th, and by the time you guys see this, we will have been here for 11 months already, almost a year, which is really insane. So thank you everybody who has supported me, whether it be financially, prayerfully, messaging me, contacting my team. Just thank you so much, because it's like without you guys, I would not be here. I wouldn't be able to order Chinese food and sit on the couch and talk for a few minutes about my life here and all the great things that God has blessed me with because of you guys. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. And yeah, we will catch you guys later.